your circle, so you really have a moment to push him out to the contact. One's before you canter and one's right at the end, right? One's in the middle and one's right at the end?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
And then when you feel that he's taking the contact, take the inside rein, ask for a little inside flexion, and the moment he gives you that inside flexion, then offer the rein a little bit and use your legs and say, take it down. Yes, and then again, take the inside rein until he takes it, until you feel him take it, and take your time, and then offer the rein that he goes down. So it's not like a cross your fingers moment, I'm going to get the stretch. Good. And if initially with him, I think if he takes his nose to his knees and he's behind the vertical, go with it today. Good. And you keep your rising and sitting absolutely the same, that he doesn't speed up. And then when you feel you've lost the ability for him to really seek the bridle, put him back together. Maybe you change rein, and then you go again. This is a movement, from my experience, that you can 100% train in a week for it to be, or in 4 days, for it to be almost reproducible. Beautiful there in the frame. And given, you know, your goals with this horse, good, make sure you make very clear change in flexion there, that they're not wondering if you really did it. Given the goals with this horse, it's something that, you know, watch the right rein doesn't suddenly grab him like that. And it's something that you need to really spend that time on. So make a point again that's very clearly from the inside rein. You can add a little leg yield, don't let him speed up. Take that left rein. Take that left rein until he goes, oh yeah, okay, I'm looking for it. Very good. Okay, so now at least he's seeking down. And go again. And I think with him, as much as I would like to say make his nose go out first, then go down, do it this way around. So he really takes the rein forwards and down, and then you keep adding the forwards. Good. Yep, don't throw the reins at him. He's never going to do it. It has to be that he gradually sneaks them out of your fingers. Keep taking it down. Yes. And then just a hint of inside leg into the outside seat almost. So when you put your inside leg, you're asking to have a little bit more bend in his body. But you're yes, good. But your rising and sitting on your outside seat doesn't let him go sideways or speed up. Better. Already better. Let's see the canter a little. And think about your transition, that you know it's perfect. Good. I mean, you really break down your scores. That's worth 10 marks. So you make it, to the best of your ability, a 10. So play a little bit with the adjustability just to help the engagement a tiny bit. Okay, so just a little bit in front of you in the canter. Not a lot, just a little. Good. And now keep that hind leg, feel that swing keep going, and just half hold a little bit with your chest opening. Good. Super. For me, that's pretty much the perfect canter. And you do your movements again. And in the canter again, on the circle. Yes, you make a point. It's really good, Sue, that when you touch the inside rein for the flexion, that he doesn't drop deep. That you make your shapes absolutely perfect. And then, you know, prelim, there's not much happening in the canter other than this. So now you have to make your down transition perfect. Forwards and out to the connection. So that's one you need to practice a little bit. For prelim, you're still going to get a good score with that, but let's make it even better. So back to canter. And so think for a moment, can I half halt on the outside aid a little bit and use my inside leg to keep him jumping? So that when it comes to make the down transition, he's really listening to my leg a little. It's too much up and down. You can make it half halt, and he is going to throw his head up and down when you collect him. So don't do it for too long, and then send him forwards. That's okay. That's okay. That was good. Good, good, good. That's the way to train that transition. That it just, you set it up again so that you have 2 strides before super transition. Before your canter trot, you can set it up that he knows. You give him 2 strides of preparation. Yes. Almost perfect. You had 1 quick stride still. So a little test, don't trot, a little test that he can wait for half a stride. Then just like your centre line, send him a fraction forwards And then again, that you pick up the hind legs and left, right with the hind legs. You're already thinking in your brain that those hind legs are under. That's nothing to do with the balance on the front legs. Good. Good riding. Little outside rein. Squeezing and left, right with the hind legs. Thinking uphill, uphill, uphill. Good balance. Yeah. And now make a point that the nose is not tilting. Left leg, left rein, tiny, tiny little bit. And now uphill balance, uphill, uphill, uphill. And then bringing him back again. Tiny bit left flexion again. And now balance him for the transition. Good. Really good. Okay, so now perfect moment. Let's make the stretching circle again. Then he goes out to the contact. Start to take the inside flexion. Start to take the inside flexion. Good.
Hello.
Yes. Okay. Straight away better. Try not to throw the reins at him. Take the inside flexion a little more. Yield him from the inside leg. Good. And then down even more. Okay. Yes. There we go. Really good. It's not perfect yet, but we're getting there. Super. He's almost, for me, that's enough on the vertical. He still needs to stretch a little bit more. Good, Sue. Really good. Really good. Yes. And then you pick him up again and make a transition to walk. Pick him up, organize, and don't take too long. Transition to walk because they do that. Super. Give him a little break. That was really good.